Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, and today we have approximation. Yes, approximation. So two decimal places. In decimal places we are asked sometimes to write numbers in certain decimal places or to certain significant figures or certain whole numbers. These are all combination of types of approximations. But some of those times too, we might be confused about how to go about it. But the simplest form to handle is what I will explain to you today, the best form. So after today's class, after these tutorials, you have all these things at the tip of your finger with ease and easy peasy. So first of all, the first thing you must note is this number 1 to 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 to 9, I mean to say 1 to 9. The numbers we deal with are actually between 1 and 9, though with 0 anyway. So, but what you do, anytime you're asked to round off or round down, it's a statement that has to do with these numbers. Which numbers are you to round off? And which of these numbers are you supposed to round down? And in doing your decimal places and significant figures, you have to know those to round up and round down. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to round them down. Round down this number, and 5. From 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. You round them up. Round them up. What does it mean to round down and round up? For example, if you have 34.5, it says you write it into significant figure, what you do is, these are the two significant figures. You want to put this, you can't just throw away 0.5. So what do I do to it? I will just pick one from, look at it, the first within one to round up. You round it up by bringing one from it and adding it to this next one. That is to say it becomes 3, 5. You add 1 to 5, to 4 becomes 5. But assuming this was 3 or 2 or 1, let's say 2, and you are supposed to write in two significant figure, what you do is to do away with it. There's nothing you can do with it. You can't take 1 from it. You see the two differences. So you must know this. If you can understand this, you write it down. So let go. That's all. And this is two significant figures. So if you understand rounding up and rounding down, you don't have issue with significant figures and decimal places. So let's handle the questions that are before us with this understanding. All right, number 1 said, round up the numbers. Okay, this is not here. Round up number 264.864 to A, 2 decimal places. 2 decimal places means after the decimal, allow only 2 numbers, only 2 digits to stand. Look at this. After the decimal, allow only 2 digits to stand. But in this case, we're having 3 digits standing. You see, so how do we write that? We write 264.8. Look at this. The next one to is 4. It's among those that must be rounded down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Must be rounded down. You round them down. That is to say, you don't do anything. You can't take anything from it. You just let it go. This is to 2 decimal place. This is how to write it, 2 decimal place. And the second one says to 1 decimal place. I think by now you should be able to do this. To 1 decimal place, the B. If you write it to 1 decimal, it becomes 264 point. To 1 decimal place, this is to round up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is to round up. It's for rounding up. Now, what do we do by rounding? You take 1 from it and add it to the next one. You see, to 1 decimal place, you want only 1 digit to stand after the decimal. That is what it means to see round it up to 1 decimal place. After the decimal, we want only 1 to say. So since this 6 is among those that should be rounded up, take 1 from it and add it to the 8. 8 plus 1 becomes 9. This is to 1 decimal place. And the third one is C, to the nearest whole number. To the nearest whole number. That is to say, we don't want fraction. This point, this. Let it go. Let it only be the whole number. You see? So C will become 264 point, sorry, 264 to the nearest whole number. The next one here is 8, and it's to be rounded up. You take one from the 8 and put it here. Instead of the entirety going, you take this is up to, is within what which should be rounded up. You take one from it and add it to the next one. That is to say, it becomes 264. 265. 4 becomes 5. That's 4 plus 1 that's coming from here, 5. This is to the nearest C, to the nearest whole number. Nearest whole number. And the D says what? The nearest 100. Look at this. This is 264.864. It shows you round it up to the nearest 100. Round it up to the nearest 100. This is in, if we want to go by place value, this should be the 100 tenths units. To the nearest 100, meaning the next thing to it should be the number you must consider, whether it's to be rounded up or to be rounded down. You see? So from what we have learned is to be rounded up, meaning you are going to take one from it and add it to the 2 to becomes 3, 0, 0. This is to the nearest 100. To the nearest 100 becomes 300. You see that? It becomes very easy when you understand the principle behind any topic that you have to solve for. You know, like this case approximation. If you understand this rounding up and rounding down effectively, handling them will not be a challenge. If the suspicion body or even the light body be hitting it so that more persons can get it. So we're going to go into the second one, which is said round up. I think many persons will be asking this significant figure stuff. And the zero, the other one, at least we have something that is tangible, which was 0 point something. How do we do that? Okay, let's do it together and see how it goes. The number one there is, okay, A said this is the number 0.0033286. And A said A to two significant figure. Zero is not significant. We don't need it. But 1 to 9 are all significant. But since 0 is in the front, you cannot throw away this 0, but the one before it or after it can be thrown off. So a significant figure, we want it to, after this, like I said, 1 to 9, after any of these digits, count till, let it end there, let the number ends there, and let the other one go. You see, for example, we are saying to one significant figure, they become 0, 0, 0, 3, 3, yeah, to one significant figure. Because this 2 here that is close to the 3 is on the rounded down category. So we can't take anything from it. This is to one significant figure. And the second one, B, what does B say? To two significant figures. And it becomes 0.003. We have to write these two, but in what form? Are we just to write it like that or add something to it? How do we know what to add to it? Is to consider the number that is close to it. Take one from it if it's within where to be rounded up, or let it be if it's within where to be rounded down. But in this case, it's 8, and 8 falls within where to be rounded up. You see? So you take one from the 8 and add it to the 3 to the 2, and it becomes 3. And this is to two significant figure. And to do that for 3 significant figure, I think you should, by this time, be able to handle this one. It's just to say 0.0032, and the third figure that needs to be significant is the 8. So the next to 8 is 6. Does 6 fall within the round down or round up? Obviously, it's on the round up. And this rounding up means take one from it and add it to the 8. And if you take one from this and add to 8, it becomes 9. 8 becomes 9. And this is to 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 significant figure. This is 1 significant figure, 2 significant figure, 3 significant figure. And this is easy. And that's how you handle approximation. Hit the like button, and let more other persons see this the video that we have displayed. And I must let you know, every day we post videos. Do well to check back on us. If you have not hit the notification bell, hit on it so that you'll be the first to know anytime we publish a new video. Bye bye.